Every relationship matters. Using the power of relationships to transform your business, your firm, and yourself. Second edition, written and read by Peter E. Rouse. Introduction. It is not easy to find happiness in ourselves, and it is not possible to find it elsewhere. Agnes Replier. I have found that writing a book turns out to be like anything else you choose to begin. You just have to take the first step and the rest follows, and later you can tell the story of why you started and how it turned out. It is with these words that I began the first edition of this book, completed in late 2005, almost exactly 10 years ago. A second edition was suggested more than 2 years ago, however, it has not felt right until now for me to begin again, integrating current references into the original work and reflecting my current perspectives. So much has emerged and been integrated into daily life in the past 10 years, predominantly in the field of information and communications technology, with consequential impacts in other fields, all of which touch on our experience, perceptions, beliefs, and the relationship to our world and each other. When I was writing the first edition of this book, Facebook had only reached a few US universities. The first iPhone was 18 months away, and artificial intelligence, AI, was not being experienced widely as it is today. As I write this, Search 2.0 and AI-based personal assistants are in the news and in our lives through pervasive apps that demand our attention and resources. IBM, once the behemoth of industry-level computing, is leading again with its AI solution called Watson, and a number of legal service innovators are reported to be looking into ways in which Watson can be put to work in their arena. Quantum computing is also in the news, and qubits may soon be powering AI, accelerating us towards a time when many of the functions and roles we fulfill now will have become redundant. These changes, and the adaptations necessary to integrate them, will challenge lawyers and other legal service providers who serve the needs of individuals and businesses. I see great opportunity for those who are willing to change, and great disappointment for those who are not. For now, I admit to being encouraged by the fact that IBM did not name their computer Holmes. When drafting the first edition of this book, I made use of voice recognition, and vividly recall being so excited at seeing my words appear on the screen that I had to look away in order not to be distracted. It worked well enough, saving me a good deal of time and effort, as my typing speed was not, and still is not, great. At that time, I had to wear a headset that was plugged into my desktop computer and use a speech recognition application that I had to buy and install. Now I am using the inbuilt microphone in my laptop that has voice recognition as an integral part of its operating system. Had I written the first edition in 1995, I would likely have dictated it into a portable handset for typing by a secretary. That role of secretary as machine operator, translating my thoughts onto the page, has been replaced by a low or no-cost learning technology. Secretaries today are more often personal assistants, usually supporting a number of people, and the many organizational tasks they perform today are again being replaced by apps. What I see happening is a gradual move up the relationship value chain so that more resources can be devoted to the higher functions of relationship. An app such as X.AI may be able to arrange a meeting. It still takes a human and the pursuit of relationship to persuade someone to attend. Information asymmetry is disappearing, and consumers, or clients, as lawyers think of them, are more demanding than ever. The manner in which client relationships are initiated and conducted has changed significantly due to the accessibility of online resources and social media. Legal practice business models have been fundamentally influenced by the UK's Legal Services Act, whose impact is being felt far beyond its shores. Legal services are being bundled and unbundled, outsourced and insourced, and opened up to competition and innovation as never before. Lawyers are having to revise their ideas about themselves and their place in the services ecosystem. The IBM Watson website explains its technology as having a common cognitive framework that humans use to inform their decisions: observe, interpret, evaluate, and decide. This sounds very similar to what lawyers are expected to do when considering facts and the application of the law. However, there is more to it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?